Next guest has been called the most accurate and least factual reporter working today. His latest book right here is entitled Generation of Swine, Tales of Shame and Degradation in the 80s. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back Hunter Thompson. Hi, Hunter. Nice to see you. How you doing? Come on over. Thank you very much for being here. How you been?
Oh, thank you very much for inviting me.
Yeah. Where do you make your home these days?
The same place I've been making it for the last 20 years.
20 years? Where is that?
Woody Creek. I invited you out there the last time we were talking.
Yeah. And you were born in that area?
No, I'm from Kentucky.
Kentucky originally.
Where are you from?
Indiana originally, yeah. And what is your life like there? Is it Colorado, you said?
Peaceful.
You're up in the mountains?
8,000 feet, yeah.
And what kind of a day do you have? So pick any day, for example. Do you get up early and write and stuff, or what?
Yeah, I write early in the morning. I work all day long.
Yeah.
And then I cut the grass, and I chop wood.
Mm-hmm.
And
what do you do for recreation there?
Yeah, that's what I do for recreation.
Yeah.
I work.
Do you ever hike up into the mountains?
Oh, yeah, I do that I like to kill.
And when you say kill, you're talking about what, neighbors? What?
We don't want to talk about shooting people, do we?
No, but you're teasing when you say you like to kill, right?
Yeah. No, I'm not teasing. I used to like to kill. When I realized that I was hunting in order to kill.
You like hunting?
I quit. Well, I did. I quit.
Yeah. But I know that when you
But I quit because I realized I was not hunting for meat. I was hunting because I like to kill.
Yeah. Have you talked to anyone about this stuff? But I know...
I don't have to.
Yeah, I know. I found
I don't have time for psycho...
I found it interesting that in traveling here to be on the show, you brought with you on the airplane a rifle. Is that correct? Was it a rifle?
I was going to show it to you, but they wouldn't let me do it.
Yeah. But I found it interesting that you could travel with a weapon on an airplane.
David, I've told you repeatedly, if you're innocent, you can do anything.
Yeah.
And I am innocent. And why shouldn't I travel?
Yeah, but explain the procedure to me, because...
It's nothing. All you have to do is sign the red tag. I wish I'd brought the damn gun.
Uh-huh.
They prevailed on me not to bring it. It's a beautiful Mark V Weatherby 300 Magnum.
A collector's item.
No, hey, it's a working piece of state-of-the-art killing machine.
Killing machine, yeah.
Well, we don't really care. Those guns are killing machines.
Yeah.
I don't have to use them like that, but it's comforting to know that you can kill.
All right, enough of that. Now, let's talk about the who we think may be the new president of the United States.
David, I heard you earlier, and you think it's going to be, or was George Bush?
Well, yeah, before, but, it went right down to the wires, and they're still having trouble counting the votes, and so... But if it was George Bush, how would you feel about that?
Are we admitting on the air that...
Let's just say if it is now George Bush, how would you feel about that?
Well, by the time this thing airs, I won't be in the country. That's good. Yeah, I have, for 2 years, I beat him like my friend Sims Luckett said, a red-headed stepchild. And, yeah, I was right. I think Bush is not Bush so much. Bush is hard to get in your hands on. He's not really there. And I beat him, and
You said things about him. You actually said threatening things about him, didn't you?
Threatening? Well, the Secret Service came and told me, but I didn't really...
No, let's go back to that. The Secret Service came to you and said what? Well,
I was in Milwaukee, and you know how my religious bent. We've discussed this before. I have a kind of a morality religious, neo-religious, like the talk neo-urban. And I was speaking at a Catholic University in Milwaukee, and Marquette, and I said to these gentlemen who were after me for, they wanted to talk about politics and guilt. Catholics are very much into guilt. Are you Catholic?
No. But I'm certainly into guilt. If it'll help the story, I'm into guilt.
I'm not. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
And I'm into justice. And I said to these...
what are you doing?
I don't know, man. Get rid of that. I said to them, if you people want to talk about politics and guilt, let me tell you something. We'll get a shortcut right here.
Right.
that George Bush is the guiltiest man in politics. Therefore, we have our subjects crossed. And this is a Jesuit. I said, you know, I like Jesuits because they're smart and mean.
Smart and mean. You like the Jesuits? Characterized as being smart and mean?
I like to talk. I like to argue with Jesuits.
I see.
And, excuse me, I have Jesuit up here?
Yeah, we get a large contingent.
Well, we should bring them down. I like that.
Yeah.
There's nothing better than talking to a good, mean Jesuit.
Okay. Anyway.
Wait a minute, let me finish the story.
Yeah, this is the story about how the Secret Service...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a real story.
Oh, yeah.
And, you don't hear too many of those, do
No.
you?
Well, I had a pretty good one earlier about a raccoon that no one seemed to enjoy, but that's...
Raccoon?
Yeah.
A raccoon is a weird animal.
Oh, tell me about it. Have you ever had one?
Wait a minute, yeah. We'll get to that in a minute. I'm looking...
You're making me a little jumpy, Hunter.
It's good for you.
Yeah. Okay.
You're calming me down.
We have to move along here. Now,
Okay.
so finish the story.
We're doing okay. Right.
Are we doing all right?
Yeah, we're doing okay. And I said to him, all right, let me tell you something. It's a theorem, as it were. And if you people take your Catholicism, your religion seriously, you would, if George Bush is the guiltiest man in politics, you would have to come up here on the stage with me and stomp him to death.
I see.
Well, if that's true, wouldn't you say that? I mean, if the man is totally guilty, and if they believe that, this is a very heavy, Catholic,
So now,
high Catholic school.
The Secret Service...
But I took a vote.
You voted on it.
2 to 1.
2 to 1. 2 to 1.
To join me and
Stomp
tell me
him
that.
The vice president to death?
Yeah.
On stage?
On stage, yeah. Now,
Okay.
see,
No.
we can take a vote here.
No, we don't want to take any votes. But, so what did the...
They'll get me now.
What did the Secret Service say? They came to you?
The Milwaukee Journal the next day ran a front page headline saying that the crazed gonzo author advocates stomping vice president to death. I did not. I didn't do that. I just said if you believe, if you want to talk about guilt, you want to talk about religion, I'm just a hillbilly. I don't know too much about religion, but we share one thing in common, which is a sense of justice.
I see. And but the Secret Service then kind of
they came to...
worried.
Well, I was going to Washington to cover the Iran-Contra hearings, and I kept getting calls from the Secret Service.
Right.
And I finally returned one, and I said, well, hey, whatever problem you have, is it going to affect my press credentials in Washington?
No, I don't think wanting to stomp the vice president to death
I would never stop the vice president. Yeah? I need these people.
Okay. I'm telling you, we're out of time. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. We want to hear more about this killing machine. No, I know, but we have to. The gentleman, the musician, is.
Someday you'll have enough time.
Oh,
we can have a serious talk.
I know. I think it's my fault. We wasted a lot of time, and I apologize to you.
I was late.
You were a little late, sure. Anyway, the book is Generation of Swine, Hunter S. Thompson. I hope it does real well for you. Nice to see you again. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for being here. We'll be right back.